Hello friends, welcome to TekTuts. In this video, we are going to learn about command line argument in Python. So let's see what we are going to do exactly. So pop up your terminal, and we know that by typing cd we change the directory, right? But what if we don't know about cd? Then we can type cd minus h, which will show the help for cd, right? That is used, how it is used, right? So we want to create a command like this. To create the command like this, we are going to use a command line argument in a Python. So first of all, change the directory to the directory where you want to save your file, and let's create file as learn.py. Here we are going to use the get_opt package to handle command line argument in Python. So first of all, we are writing a Python script. Python script starts with the path of interpreter. So here path of interpreter is user bin Python, and then import statements. We are going to use sys for exiting, and get opt to handle command line arguments. Then we are going to define our function, which is going to accept argument and handle the operation, that is when to give error and when to accept input file and output file. So we are defining function def main, which accepts argument, and it has two variable, input file which is blank and output file which is also blank. Right, now let's accept the command and check whether a command is right or not. If it is right, then we are going to accept input file and output file, and if it is in wrong form, then we are going to give error. So here we are going to use the get_opt function, which returns two values. First is options and second is arguments, right? So first is option, which returns values as option and argument pair, and second is argument, which accepts extra part. That is, our command was let's say learn.py minus h, which does not accept any option further because we want a help screen. But if user typed learn.py minus h and then something, let's say tek, then the tek part will be in argument and minus h part will be in option. So let's accept option and argument from get_opt function. Get_opt function accepts three argument. First is argument, and second is a short form of our options. That is, we want to give option as a help input, which will accept some argument. If option is going to accept any argument, then it must be followed by colon. And next is output, which also accepts some argument, so it must also be followed by colon. This was a short form of our options. And next is long form of option. Long form of option is ifile, which also accepts file name, so it must be followed by equal to sign for long form. And next is o file, that is output file, which must also be followed by equal to sign. Now we are done with options and argument. Next is if a user does not give the command in this form, then we are going to give error, that is accept get_opt dot get_opt error. and here we are going to print help screen because user had typed the wrong form of command, that is user don't know the right form. So we are going to print the right form of the command, that is period forward slash learn dot I, then minus I, and input file, next minus O, output file. This is right form of the command, and we are going to exit because the user typed wrong form of the option command. Now, if user typed the correct form, then we are going to we accepted the options and argument. Right now, we need to iterate over options and fetch the input file name and output file name from that. So, for OPT and argument from, that is in OPTS. OPTS will contain two things, that is options and argument. We are going to check the options. If OPT equals to minus S, that is if user wants help, then we are going to print help and we are going to return, that is sys dot exit. Now elif, that is else if OPT in, that is OPT is if minus I, that is input, or long form of this, that is double hyphen. Long form is preceded by double hyphen, so double hyphen I file, then we are going to accept input file from the arguments of this option. And next is output. Now we are done with accepting input file name and output file name. Let's print these two file names. So print input file name, that is input file, and next is output file name. Now we are done with our function, that is it accepts the command and fetch input file name and output file name from the command. Now let's call it from when this script executes, we will call this main function, that is if name equals to main, then we are going to call main with arguments as argument from sys argument, and argument will be from 1 onwards, that is because 0th argument will be the script name. Script name is also included as a argument. So now we are done with our script. Let's close this and execute this. First, before executing, either we can execute it as python learn.py, or we can make this file as executable by changing mode, that is 10 mode, ch mode. plus s x make it executable learn.py. Now let's run it. Learn.py. See here that we are not giving any argument, so see here that it says argument is blank. Now what if we give any argument? Let's say input file is hey and output file is bang. See here that input file is hey and output file is bang. These both are in correct form. What if we give in wrong form? See here that we gave minus I option and argument, but we gave minus O option, but didn't give any argument for that. So it will give. See here that for here we have specified to print the usage, so it is printing. Now what if we type input file, output file and something extra? So this will be the argument which is written by getOpt. So this was all about command line arguments handling in Python. If you want to see watch more videos like this, subscribe to TekTuts. Thank you.